Hi there, mathematicians. Today we will review Math Objective K.1a, which is continuing to recognize and describe part-whole relationships for numbers up to 5. If you want to practice along with me, you're going to need a paper and pencil or whiteboard and marker, your paper plate if you have it from last week, and then a collection of the same item, either some minis, beans, pennies, whatever you have at least 5 small objects of, okay? All right, so with our math strategies, we're going to take a look at a few of these today. We are going to use our part-whole relationships, our part-whole plate, to help us for part of our activity, but we're also going to be using pictures to help us out today. So let's take a look at what that's going to look like. So you'll see that on my paper, I have some pictures. I'm using minis for today. Over here, I have 3 frogs and 2 more frogs. So part of what you want to be able to do in recognizing and describing relationships is being able to write the numbers that correlate. I'm going to show you how to write a number sentence, or what's called an equation, using these pictures and this word and. So we have 3. Last week we talked about how the word and in math is also written with this symbol, plus, and 2 more frogs, okay? Now obviously with a number sentence like this, what we're wanting to do is we want to see how many are all together, okay, with that equal sign like this, okay? All right, so 3 and 2 more is going to equal 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to count them all together. All right, let's try another one. Let's say that this time I will have those pictures. I need an eraser. Hold on one second. All right, there we are. So I have 2 frogs and no frogs. That number sentence, or that equation, will look like this. 2 plus 0 equals. How many do I have all together? 2. You'll notice that whenever we do an addition problem or an addition number sentence, that whenever you're adding 0, that number stays the same because you're not doing anything to the number. You're not adding any to it, and you're not taking any away. All right, let's try one more. Let's try some bees this time. All right, so I'm going to erase these numbers. This sentence wouldn't make sense for that picture. So here I have 3 and 1, and then all together, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bees all together. All right, now I've gotten out my part-whole plate because there are going to be some cases, particularly in your activity today, where the picture is not going to be there. You're going to be left with the equation or the number sentence, and we're going to use our manipulatives on our plate to find the solution. So let's try this one. 1 plus 4 equals. All right, my first part is 1, and my next part is going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to find how many are all together. So I'm going to place them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All together, I have 5. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try another one with 0 in it. So my number sentence is going to look like this. 0 plus 3. Now remember what I said when we have a 0 in that number sentence. If my first part has 0, I don't need any. And if my second part has 3, I'll place 1, 2, 3. And then when I put them all together, I'm going to end up with that same number 3 again. Zero plus 3 equals 3. All right, let's do one more. We're going to do a doubles. 0. 2 plus 2 equals blank. I think most of you know how to do that in a snap without even using manipulatives, but let's practice it just in case. My first part is 2 frogs, and my second part is 2 more frogs. And if I put them all together, 1, 2, 3, 4, they equal 4. All right, friends, let's take a look at what you're going to be doing for your assignment today. All right, in Seesaw, you are going to find Math Activity 2.3. It's addition within 5. You're going to click Add Response and select your name and icon. From here, you're going to need to select that hand tool so that you can move. You're going to be moving 2 things today, friends. Like we practiced earlier in the video, you'll see that the pictures are already there for you. Your job is going to be to move the number sentence or the equation into the first box, and then you're going to solve it and find the solution or the sum and drag it from the right side. So it would look like this. We have 2 little monsters and 2 more monsters. So the equation is 2 plus 2. And then using the pictures all together, okay, so we're adding, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where the answer is. So you'll notice there's no equal sign, there's no is, but the format looks a little bit different, but you're going to be doing the same process, okay? Once you've filled in the equation and the sum or the answer for each one of those, you're going to come over and select page number 2. Here's page number 2. This one's got the number sentence. 2 plus 2 is. Your job is going to be to use the pencil or the pen, and you're going to write in the solution or the sum of these numbers. Now here's where you can use that part whole plate or some manipulatives to help you to find that solution if it's not right there in your mind. I have some connecting cubes, so I'm going to do the first one. Macy is being awful noisy. There must be somebody walking past. All right, so we've got 2. So I'm going to use my hand and some connecting cubes, and I'm going to place 1 and 2 on my fingers for this first number, and I'm gonna need 2 more, so I'll place 1, 2 more. So my solution of 2 and 2 more together is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd grab that pencil or pen, pick a color, and then write in the number 4. Okay, that's just an extra way of using manipulatives to help you solve that problem. All right, once you have completed each of those equations and written in the sum, don't forget to double check your work, then you're going to click the green check to submit.